I really don't remember which day were from this fight between FS, Dora, Heartless Run, TDR map, and all the fellow folks in the in this map. But there was a lot of interesting things happen last 2 days. Of course, I was on little vacation. The people have to chill from time to time. So what happened? Right now, map is trying to get the FS Thunder Rock, or like I like to say it, the chicken. If I see it, yeah, it's over here. So at some point when there is not much playing around the dragon, most of the small alliances are jumping over the behemoths in the zone 1. I mean the zone that opened, the first one, the gate 1. So right now this is what the map is doing. They're trying to get the FS chicken and somehow to get some destruction for the FS. And I think this is the main point of all these Titan attacks is, I mean, Behemoth attack is just to get some destruction from the main activity, which is around the dragon. Still, there is like 20 days or even more. Much actually, 18 days. This is more from this over 2 weeks. So there is a lot of time. All the guilds actually think about some kind of strategy to distract and somehow catch the dragon. So far, for now, the FS is in control of the dragon. They managed to take it, and yeah, it's going to be very interesting. Maybe week or week and a half between the FS Heartless Ronin. Even now, the Heartless Ronin is actually building this tower. It's not connected with anything, so if FS want to destroy this tower, they have to build a tower here. So yeah, they cannot, they can only just watch the tower how it's grow, and that's all. So this is from the side of the Heartless Ronin. Heartless Ronin actually and Dora managed to push the TDR little out of the fights here, since TDR was big pain for Heartless Ronin every time they decide to go for example, to attack the FS. TDR immediately just jump and start destroying the towers or building towers, and Heartless Ronin have to come back, fight with TDR. It was something like cat and mouse. um, at the moment, the TDR, the main purpose is mostly distraction from what I see. So at some point, the Heartless Ronin, I guess, I'm only guessing, they decide, okay, let's just push these folks far, far away. And actually, Dora come in support of this when they actually build from here. I mean, they was around here on the map, and they continue building towers, and they come till here. And right now, if TDR want to do any kind of action in this territory, they have to face Dora and Heartless Ronin. So the TDR decide to make something that I'm not so sure how good it is, but I'm going to explain it. So they decide to jump over here, and I'm not so sure this is a good idea. So far here, they was able to poke the Heartless Ronin and somehow get their attention, since those guys is very, very active. Last couple days I see huge activity from the Dora also. I have to mention that, since before week and a half, it was something like FS is fighting 2 days with Dora and 5 days with Heartless Ronin. And on top of that, TDR was also fighting with the Heartless Ronin. So yeah, there was a huge pressure over the Heartless Ronin, and they was not able to focus, go further for the dragon, the main target of every alliance. So right now, Dora built so much towers, and they come here, so the TDR is going to be very hard. They stay here and somehow do their pokes or attacking. And I have to mention something. I mean, some people, by looking or listening my video, going to decide that the TDR don't have power. No, they have power. They have close to the Heartless Ronin power. and they're not something that can be easily ignored. If the TDR push, you have to bring some soldiers there. It's not like you send two tier 5 people and they're going to clean everybody. No, TDR have a lot of power also. So it's not something that can be ignored. Right now they're with 7.3 billion power. If we check the Heartless Ronin, how much power they was having, they have, okay, I don't know if you can actually, oh my god, my head actually block everything. They have 8.2 billion power, and the TDR, for the people who didn't see from my head, was having 7.3 billion power. So it's close to same power in general. Maybe, okay, let's say 1 billion power difference. 1 billion power difference. But it's not something that you can just send couple peoples to take care of these people that is trying to fight. So you have to put some effort here to push back the TDR when they make their fight. And in general, the whole fight was something like this. I mean, Dora was fighting with FS, and if Heartless Ronin decide to go for FS, TDR jump and start destroying towers. And when Heartless Ronin go back, the FS start destroying their towers, and it was something like winning time or something like this. But yeah, with the main purpose actually to stop the Heartless Ronin. But right now things look way more different, especially when the Dora actually come in this zone to support FS. And by the way, not FS, sorry, the Heartless Ronin, since Heartless Ronin built a lot of tower. That's a lot of tower. So even the TDR decide to do something, they're going to have to destroy a lot of towers. So they decide to go here. Now the TDR problem is actually going to be a Dora problem. Because right now TDR are building here. Also the FS is building here. Yeah, they're continuing building some small. I think this one is finished. Okay. They continue building through this gate for so somehow to support TDR, because Dora have a lot of power. I think they're close to 10 billion power, something like this. Not quite sure. Okay, it's 9.5 billion power, which is decent amount of power. I mean, it's far more from Heartless Ronin, so definitely here you can send like I mean, you're going to have a lot of tier 5 people here. So somehow the TDR managed to build this tower and actually catch the spire. I mean, they have a cross point with the spire from here, which is strange. But Dora built couple towers. And if the TDR want to go on this side, they have to have a lot of destruction. And by a lot of destruction, they have to destroy these towers, taking the spire, going further, going here, taking the spire, moving here, taking the spire. It's I don't think he's going to be able and continue through here to actually go here where is the Dora. And I don't think the last 18 days will be enough time so TDR can do that. Also, Dora is no joke enemy. So this is on the side of the Dora. They support with something the Heartless Ronin just to push away the TDR. It's not like Heartless Ronin was not able to do it, but it's time consuming. Every time Heartless Ronin attack the TDR, FS start destroying and pushing on this side, just winning sometimes. Right now it's just winning sometimes here and there. But I think both of these two alliances, the Heartless Ronin and Dora, at some point is going to attack altogether the FS. And I'm not so sure that the FS is going to hold. We're going to see, of course. But they have never faced that Heartless Ronin and Dora to attack them in same time. Always was using TDR to bring some distraction over the Heartless Ronin if they decide to go for FS, and FS was just fighting with the Dora. They always do one on one. But right now things are way more different, so we may see Dora and Heartless Ronin both attack the FS. And we're going to see how the things is going to go. But so far they managed to do it, since the TDR have very active people. I mean, I know most of them, they're very active and they like to fight. So we're going to see what is going to happen on the other side, where is the other alliances. And by other alliances I mean NF5. This is a sub alliance of the Heartless Ronin, if I remember correctly. We are now in Heartless Ronin family. So this is supporters of the Heartless Ronin, and we have KTP and MAP. All of them are just here also. So I don't count that much on this analysis, since they just don't have the tier 5, and FS have a lot of tier 5s, and we know how the exchanges between tier 5 and tier 4 happen. So if you have a tier 5 players, they're going to get great exchanges. So let's check it out. Just the power is close to 6 billion power. So oh my god, uh sorry about that. Yeah, I'm going to put my face here, get started to move my camera around. So yeah, they have close to 6 billion power, which is decent power. KPT, I'm not so okay, so they also built a tower here. And on same time we have, oh, this is a map or KPT? No, this KPT. Also we have a map which also have some power, which is 6.6 billion power. This is power, but I think I didn't actually calculate how much is the building and research power, but there is some minimum where everybody is level 25. They have their castles to level 25. They have some buildings to level 25, and all these things actually bring specific number as a power. Also leveling heroes, artifacts, stuff like this, but yeah, there's a big difference between, for example, there's not big difference between 3 billion power and 5 billion power alliance, or 3 billion power and 6 billion power alliance, when there is a huge difference between 6 billion power and 9 billion power, because all this power on top of the building and research is troops or tier 5 or awakened heroes or artifacts. So yeah, but anyway, for now the FS is controlling the dragon. We're going to see what is going to happen. The Heartless Ronin is going to go further. So this tower don't have any cross point with the FS territory. They actually built one extra tower here just to somehow catch the Heartless Ronin territory so they can destroy it. But the Heartless Ronin are doing here a little more smart, and they put the tower here, so it's not going to catch any of the FS territory. On the other side, now the TDR is going to be a Dora problem, so Dora have to be very active if they want to hold this position, since either way they have to build some kind of fortress, since the Dora fortress is here. They don't have any other place fortress, so everything that they cut the TDR is going to be something that is going to go gray. And all the players from the Dora is going to be on the neutral zone of these people here. So we're going to see what is going to happen. So far, huge push from the Dora to support Heartless Ronin, and also FS was built far away, I think close to the Heartless Ronin fortress. But right now, Heartless Ronin are getting their territory back, and they're even knocking on the FS door. Soon they're going to knock on the FS door. The door is always on this place. They didn't move even an inch. They're still sitting here. FS is not, I guess, planning to go for these towers. There is some turrets which may do some damage, but I don't know. I mean, FS, I think they don't think to go for this tower here. So they push on this side. I really don't know why they push on this side. Yesterday when the Heartless Ronin was pushing them, the FS decided to go here. They destroyed the core fortress, I mean the fortress of the KPT, and there was a huge fighting here till KPT, since they removed their territory here so the map can come. But at some point the removed territory needs to have a fortress here, and they build their fortress right here, and the FS decide to go and destroy the KPT fortress, and there was a huge building just to connect this territory, so not all the players from the KPT to be on the neutral ground, not in the alliance territory. But still, as you can see, there is a new buildings, new towers built and stuff like this. So it was pointless, in my opinion, the FS to go in this territory, but they decide to go there. They go there. I was thinking it was a better idea to focus over the Dora here, or at least maybe to push a little. I don't know. But yeah, we're going to see. It's going to be interesting 2 weeks. Uh, Maybe the FS is going to hold the dragon. I don't know. Maybe they're going to lose the dragon. I don't know. But yeah, their main enemy is here. Dora and Heartless Ronin are here, and they're looking at the dragon. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting. And yeah, I guess this will be for this my short overview. What is going on right now? I wish you a great day and see you in the next video.